Hello, welcome to Tile Coach. I'm Isaac Ostrom, and today our team, the O-Tile team, is doing some work on this house. If you want to check out the other progress videos, I'll put the link in the description of those. But basically we're doing a big master bedroom, a master bathroom, big shower, whole 9 yards, vanities, countertops, everything. But today we're working on the floor, and more specifically the heated floor. This is a huge area to do a heated floor in. We have almost, what is it, about 400 feet? Steve?
380.
380?
310 heated.
Okay, so we have 310 square feet of heated cable. The floor is a little bit bigger, but we have some areas that we're not going to heat, like under the bed, under the vanity, of course. When you get up into those large of square footages, you have to use a power module, or you don't. I guess you don't have to use a power module. You could use 2 thermostats. You know, we usually use these for 1 cable. But if you're going to extend your cable, because I believe they only go up to about 175 square feet is the max, isn't it, Steve? Well, what's this cable?
That's 225.
Oh, it's 225. Okay. And so the max you can do, even on a 240 volt 20 amp circuit, is 225 square feet. So we had to use 2 cables, and we had to use 2 home runs going all the way to the panel to get the power we need to power these up. But basically what the power module does is it connects the 2 circuits that we brought in, the 220 amp circuits, and allows them to be controlled with just the thermostat. So we could have done 2 thermostats, but they would have operated independently, which is kind of weird, right? You would have to like set the temperature on one and set the temperature on the other. For 2 different rooms that might work good, but if you want it all controlled on 1 thermostat, that's why you would use this power module. And the way we wired it up, so here's our thermostat. This is going to be our thermostat. It has 4 lugs here, and normally we only use the C and D lug, and that's where you put your floor sensor, which is this guy here. And our floor sensor is down on the floor. We put a spare one in here. We're not using these 2. We're only going to use 1 of them. But we'd like to have an extra spare in the floor, just in case one of the sensors goes bad. Then you're not pulling up tiles. So we're only going to hook up 1 of these sensors, and then that's going to go into the C and D. And then the out, the A and the B, we're going to run another low voltage line, and that goes down into the C and D, the in of the power module. And both of these, again, have their own. These are 240 volt circuits. These are the hot lines going to the panel, back to the breaker box. And then on the lugs on the top are going to be our leads, which here we have. Oh, we just have it around.
It's just up off the floor.
Yeah, we're just keeping it up off the floor right now. But yeah, so the leads will go in on the other end of the hot side. And same thing with the thermostat. Here's our floor leads coming up for the other cable. And then we already have our hot line, our in line going back to the panel. So yeah, we wired these up 240 volt, 20 amp circuits. That's going to give us the juice we need to power up this floor, because it's going to take quite a bit of power to power all this. But you can see we did a really nice job. I say they did a really nice job on getting the layout. We did a 3 lug spacing, so we kept it the 3 lugs everywhere we wanted it to be heated. And what's cool, check this out, we also went into the shower, so check this out. Okay, so coming in from the bedroom, it leads right into the bathroom, and coming up into the shower floor, we brought the cable up right up here. And I got B-roll on that. We brought the cable up. It comes up on the bench here. That's really nice to be able to heat the bench. The bench is all heated. And then it comes down right here, goes throughout the entire shower floor. And Steve's waterproofing it right now. So the order of operations, when we waterproof, you got to do the Ditra-Heat first, and then we take the flap of the Curdy drain, that goes over then we do our corners, and then we do all our band. But that wire is running all through here, and then we have it coming out right here over the curb, going out to the rest of the floor. Or else that's vice versa. I don't know if this is in or out. But basically, when you do a shower floor with heated floor, they don't want the cable to terminate in the shower. They would like you to bring the cable back out and the termination point be outside the shower. And I think that just has to do with repair, if there's ever damage to the resistor, because the cable ends with the resistor. It doesn't just, you don't just cut the cable off. It has a resistor, and so I believe they don't want to have to do a repair in the wet area. They'd rather have the repair out here, if in case it needs to be repaired. So the guys have done an excellent job. We use the RSS wall panels with washers, use sealant over them, and then in all the critical areas we still like to use the sheet membrane up in the corners, and of course we're going to do sheet membrane. You have to do sheet membrane over the Ditra-Heat in a wet area. So everything's going great. Things look good. Right on, Steve?
Make it happen.
Looking good. And we'll keep you updated with more progress videos, so make sure to check out the next video coming up. We make these progress videos so you can follow along. Make sure you're subscribed so you see all those videos. Last but not least, I love you. I love being your tile coach. We'll see you on the next video.